Hello, and welcome to the Shippguard, and welcome back to Alpha Polaris. Here we are with a. What was your name again? I forget, I'm sorry. Rune, the little ducky shower, something happening. I think in the last episode, there was something happened out on the window, so I think we'll go and check out what's going on. Alright, let's see if anybody's up. She's still crying? Dude, what time is it?
Al.
Guess I was still making a sandwich. Let's see, where did he go? Oh, this is blinking. Oh, you know something. Oh,
Tully, you scared the hell out of me.
I see them, Rune. The beast.
the beast.
Okay, Tully, I hear you. Take it easy. Everything is all right.
No, I can't. It just starts over. There. See?
Listen to me. You are on Alpha Polaris and there's nothing here. Take it easy.
What? Are you sure?
There's nothing here, Tully. Nothing here.
Fuck.
What did you see in your dream?
I don't know. I was back in Longwoods, Maine. And then in the glacier, the polar bears. They were
Polar
in the
bears.
sky. It was wrong somehow.
What were the beasts you saw?
At first, I thought they were polar bears. But then, I don't know what the fuck it was. A spirit. Under the ice.
Okay, easy now. Tully, what's wrong with the radio?
How should I know? It's some electromagnetic shit or something.
Well, Tully, go to bed.
Maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I need to focus. You go ahead, Norway. I'll sit down here for a while.
Are you...
I'm good. Now leave me alone.
Okay. I'll do a quick check around the station.
Alright, well, let's check the kitchen at first. Alright, everything looks the same. Just the radiator. Let's go back. Let's go check where Tully was then, I guess. This is turned off. I have no use for that. Yeah, let's check the basement. And everything looks the same. Meat hook, and just back up. So far, nothing. So let's see what's in the laboratory. Because that's where the bone stuff was. Hey, Al! He's gazing up at the sky.
Al?
Look at that. A hell of a light show. Like the sky itself was burning. Such profound beauty. I took a reading with the magnetometer, and I think we're very close to a record-breaking geomagnetic event right now.
There's something strange taking place here.
See, radio's gone haywire, something's wrong with Tully, end conversation. Something's wrong with Tully.
I ran into Tully in the living room and had a conversation with him while he was having some sort of nightmare.
A waking dream? That's interesting, especially considering his fixations. He's constantly going over the dreams he's had, the dreams he will have, and so on. But I wouldn't worry. Ted's obviously very responsive to these things, and he's been under some stress lately.
Like
The
what?
isolation and the darkness can get to you.
I mean, I guess.
Not like this. It took me several tries to get him to wake up, and what he told me about the dreams...
Yes, but still, between you and me, waking dreams occur mostly in juveniles. Let's put it this way. Ted doesn't always operate on the level of maturity one would expect.
Really? Well, let's ask him about the
The
radio.
radio is blaring out some weird noise.
Yes, that makes sense, and it wouldn't even be the first time. Way back in 1859, a couple of great geomagnetic storms took place. They were caused by immense coronal mass ejections in the sun. Back then, telegraph stations were spreading all over rural America. Electricity was soon to be introduced to households, and telegraph lines operated with it. As it happened, something freaky took place during a peak in the solar storm.
Really?
Stations in Portland and Boston maintained conversation for several hours with no battery power.
They were using some form of geomagnetic energy?
Correct. Geomagnetically induced current is the term. The field lines fall here.
Somebody should look that up.
Now, I don't know the specifics, but I think the ion storm is causing the effect you described. Who knows? We might see even more peculiar things happen.
There's more. I've also had a nightmare. In my dream, I remember the terror of someone watching me from a distant ice shelf. Tully had a feeling of something haunting him in the woods.
You think there's a connection?
Probably.
I don't know what to think.
Without trying to be dismissive, you both have spent long days out on the glacier. Anyhow, there may still be a powerful subconscious message for you to grasp. A spiritual one.
What?
As some people in touch with themselves would say.
You could be right.
But maybe you should hit the sack before I switch on my full ramble mode.
Let's ask him about the
How
geo.
can ionospheric phenomenon have effects this severe?
Well, I'll bet you see aurora in Norway all the time, Rune. Do you know much about them?
The basics. They're caused by solar wind getting trapped by Earth's magnetic field.
That's the science. However, the Cree call them the dance of the spirits.
The dance of the
Looking at
spirits.
them here, in the middle of this desolation, they waver constantly, like a veil or a mask. A mask shifting to reveal a glimpse of some long, lost truth.
Like what?
Perhaps a visual message, which we, as mankind, are no longer able to connect to.
Sure.
I remember watching them as a child and having similar sentiments. Like they were put up there as a show. There are legends in Norway. I think the Sami people believe the northern lights can descend from the heavens to hurt men.
Ooh.
I'm glad you understand, Rune. Getting older, I've come to realize there's a more spiritual side to the Arctic.
Guess we'll just end the
One more
conversation.
thing. I don't think you'll be able to reach anyone with the radio tomorrow.
That's not good.
I've blanked out during ion storms half this magnitude before.
Then I'll treat the bear myself.
That's the spirit. We should also power down the tower so nothing gets fried. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Al. I guess back to bed we go? This is weird. You guys dare me to go outside? I'm gonna go outside. Aw, come on, Rune. Get with the program. I'm trying to run a show here. Let's check on Tully to make sure he's still there. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Better leave him be. Alright. And I guess you're still crying. I hope you're okay, but goodness. I don't know if I've ever cried that long. I guess just go back to bed. Like nothing even happened.
Hey, Knudsen, you gotta see this.
Kamardar.
Don't you go all sweet on me. I found something real fucking eerie.
The Swede here needs a little more sleep.
You need to see this.
Fun. Before we'll stop.
No, I'm interested.
Okay. You
with?
I just want to know what's going on.
Down here then. And about last night, we need to talk.
Yeah, dude, you were crazy. Alright, anything interesting in here? Nope. Just go on outside.
Nova, are you in there?
Okay. I know, you guys want me to go outside to see what it is, but, you know, you gotta check on your homies first. Gotta make sure everybody's okay. She's not at her station, which she usually is. Unless they put her in the kitchen, that'd be pretty hilarious. Oh, that was a very terrifying face. That was a very terrifying face.
Everything all right?
Yes, just had a lousy night.
You're not the only one. The radio woke me up.
At least you got some sleep. I've been running those samples for, what, like 4 hours now?
Gross.
If there's something I can do to help, like pick off the hairier bug legs.
Thanks, but those bugs are still microscopic. How's the bear doing?
I don't know. I haven't visited her yet.
Yeah, let's talk to her.
You don't look like you slept too well. Rough night?
No, it's more like personal stuff.
Oh.
Haven't had any strange dreams?
Not really.
Tully had night terrors last night. He seems pretty shaken.
I know. First morning in months, he didn't tell any of his sexist jokes.
That's totally.
Al thought you might have some insight on those bones and the hide he found.
If you mean as an Inuit, not that much.
Oof.
People often have this misconception of our cultural unity, but in reality, there are many different cultures and groups. I'm a Canadian Inupiat. In Greenland, there's the Kalaallit, although the dialect spoken here in the north is Inuktun. It's very close to the Canadian Inuktitut that my mom spoke to me. However, I took some courses on Paleo-Eskimo cultures, so I might be able to tell you something.
Let's ask about her background. We haven't really talked to her about it.
From my first day here, I noticed how you take pride in your past. I'm sure your mom taught you that.
Not really. She always told me to forget the bygone ages and become a trucker.
I think she will like telling more.
Losing you to the logging industry would have been a waste of talent.
You should see me driving a Kenworth double trailer up the Wrangell Mountains before you say that. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Anyway, I learned to take pride in what I am after I moved to Alaska and went to university.
Let's see. Let's ask her about the oil
It's
samples.
supposed to be a major oil prospect down there?
Yes, but Al thinks we need to do a little more work before trumpeting about our find.
I'll see if she'll talk about him.
You didn't seem very happy to hear Euler Jr. was coming.
We just don't need anyone from management meddling in things right now, especially those who are full of themselves.
Yeah, this is a video game. We might as well.
Are we on for tonight?
We are, but I have to zone out for a while first.
I mean, you've been doing that ever since I probably existed this morning. Oh, she's looking right deep into your soul, and she looks away. Do you follow my cursor? No. Alright, well, we checked on you. You're creepy a little bit. Let's keep going here. I do joke, but like this game is actually really fun, and like voice acting is really great. Yeah, we're checking on the bear. And yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. Alright, let's go outside. I don't think we need anything, but we might as well check on her. I wish there was a fast walk button, but there never is, so I'll just fill the silence with louder silence. Don't ask how I'm doing that, but I'm doing it. You're listening to it right now. It's pretty loud. Can't you hear it?
She's gone.
That's a piece of her flesh.
So she wanted out and ripped the cage open?
I don't see any other way this could have happened. Putting her in the cage was a dumb idea.
You've been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it?
I would assume not, right?
No. Polar bears are unpredictable animals, especially when hurt and captured.
You really don't see the pattern here? We are basically animals, right? Maybe
Yeah.
this storm messes up everything with a brain.
Well, let's ask him about last night.
Like you last night.
Yeah, just like that. Man, I was far off.
I guess it's plausible. The human brain functions on electric signals.
I guess.
I've been checking
yeah.
the magnetometer, and the worst is yet to come. The storm is gaining momentum.
I probably need to put the bear down. Can I take the snowmobile?
Sure, the keys are in the ignition. I need to chill somewhere for a while.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's see. Single cage. Track down that bear. And interesting to see if there's anything less in the fume hood. Oh yeah, let's go check that out. Let's go do that first. At least it's quiet in here.
Morning.
Morning. Made any progress with the thesis?
Not really.
Well, if it helps, our little side project here, the one involving oil, is showing some real promise.
Cool.
I see you're making progress with those. Let me know if you find anything.
It's a very heavy thunk. Alright. Overall, mythology is clearly male. Judging from the size, individual was an adult. Oh, there's more. There's some calcination left. Deep cut. Ooh. It seems that the bone was butchered in a crude manner. Ew. The marrow has been extracted. Was it eaten? That carries some grave implications. There's one person who might know something about these. Oh yeah? Would you like to tell me? Bear gone, nightmares, they will find the radio. His background, what is he doing? Bear gone.
The bear we caught yesterday escaped by tearing open the cage and apparently hurt herself badly.
I'm not surprised. Those are intense animals. What are you gonna do with her?
I'll probably have to put her down. If the tracking collar is still on, I'll find her. I understand you've found a large enough reservoir here to start drilling.
Beats me. Determining the field size will take some seismic work. But we know there's some prime stuff down there. Saturation, volume, color, sweet taste, and whatnot. Substantial bonuses heading our way if we can focus on the mission at hand.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Jaunty.
What are you working on?
Tellurix, if that means anything to you.
Nope.
Look, we need to hustle with this thing. Bob's kid is not known for his tactfulness.
Alright. To track down that bear, there's one person who might know something about the bones. I guess it's gotta be Nova, right? Might as well ask her. God, Nova, you're so far away. Come back to me as I phase through the wall.
How's the bear doing?
She's gone. She must have smashed the cage during the night. She's apparently hurt pretty badly, and has an infected jaw. She'll probably die if I don't find her.
But you can find her, right?
Yes, if the tracking collar is still attached. I found interesting details in the bones Elle brought. There are knife marks all over them, and the bone marrow has been exposed in one.
That's usually done to feast on the juicy innards.
Ew.
which would mean the Paleo-Eskimos were practicing cannibalism.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? It's known to happen in extreme conditions.
Trust me, this is something that I know really well. Cannibalism is a strong cultural taboo for the Inuit. They would not do that. There's some evidence of even older cultures than the Inuit in Greenland.
Really?
Degenerate hunting cults, very warlike and tightly organized, which doesn't apply to us.
Sounds like they could have practiced violent rituals.
But as I said, they were not Inuits. According to the myth, they were driven into the sea by old Inuit tribes. I have a couple of articles on the subject. I'll fetch you one.
Well, thank you.
I also have another article about the mythological side. I'll try and find it for you tonight.
Why, thank you. I think I wrote something down in my notebook. Oh, all my stuff is gone. As mentioned in the chapter concerning the Cree and the Sioux, cannibalism is culturally an unaccepted behavior within something. Some tribes consider it a manifestation of mental illness, some as a sign of possession by an evil spirit, some of both. It meant transgressing mystic laws and required banishing or killing the perpetrators. Here we will look at the Tunjuk myth underlying the cannibalism taboo. I can read. I can't read, I'm sorry, it's a little small. The Greenland something believe in a race of cannibalistic men called Tunjuk, inhabiting the Webb Island northeast from the mainland in the ancient times. They were said to hunt down the unwary and to slay them gruesomely. Ew. In some versions, the Tunjuk were a race of giants that were driven to inaccessible mountains in the inland. In others, they were said to be a tribe of primitive wild men, very vile and cruel, who turned to evil spirits in their hunger, and went mad with the ravenous desire for more. Ashton, the spirit of solitude, hunger, and gangrene, heard their call, descended upon the tribe and possessed them. Ashton could not be satisfied. The more human limbs, hands, and feet they offered it, the more it ate, till the whole tribe was consumed. Then Ashton went back to a remote waste far north, carrying some men with it. While most scholars regard Tunjuk as a myth enforcing the taboo, there are some that believe they existed as a tribe of prehistoric men in the Webb Island. This is supported by the find of Charles Wild in 1962. Wild was an U.S. Army geologist and amateur anthropologist stationed in Toul who discovered a man-made mound in the island during a fact-finding mission. They were later found to be the remains of an ancient pylon. Huh. Alright then. That's really cool. Do we have any notes or photos? Nothing? Let's see. 16.4 is the bear, right? Okay. Okay, cool. She doesn't have to say anything. I assume we have to track down the bear. The article surely help with bones. I mean, I guess we can try and track down the bear now? Like, because his computer is right here. So, I mean, we might as well try. Alright, let me check the coordinates one more time. Here, give me... Alright, cool. I just took that with me. So apparently, there's this triangulation device. Isn't that neat? And now I can go grab the gun. And sometimes this game's a little hard to... Oh my gosh. It's a little hard to figure out what it wants me to do. And that's probably on me, like I'm not paying enough attention, but... I don't know, I just need to think outside the box a little bit more. I gotta notice that everything is what isn't always as it should be, as they always say, I guess. Okay, think I need to get close to here. All right, I'm gonna skip all that and just show you that I got it. I figured it out. It was a little hard. So what I had to do is I had to I don't even want to talk about it, but I figured it out. So we will go after that bear in the next episode. I hope you enjoy, and tell me what's your favorite continent. Tell me what's your favorite continent. And I'll think of a catchphrase later.